Yeah! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Only One KDB, and I'm back with another video. On today's video, we got Faze sold out and destroyed itself. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button for your boy. Hit that post notification bell so you can get notified when I drop another banger. We got Faze sold out and destroyed itself. We about to see what's going on with Faze, man. Last time I heard, Black Boy Max, everybody leaving Faze. I want to know what's going on. I want to see what's popping. So let's get it, man. Shout out to Maury. We ain't finna waste no more time. Let's get it.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. The entire Faze situation where pretty much everyone, well, the main guys, not everyone, right? They still have their esports section, but
Faze, what happened? Y'all was just at the Streamer Awards. All y'all had the tuxedos on. Some of y'all had the 1960 hat. No, that was your age. I think you had one of y'all had on a old back in the day hat. I can't remember which one it was. But y'all was just cool. What happened? That just goes to show you how fast things could change. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just in a blink of an eye, they just splitting up like that. But let's continue.
The face, the creators, the OGs of the organization, as well as the new streamers, like a Silky, like a Your Rage, like a Lacey, they're all gone. And now the only one left is apparently Faze Jev. According to this post, Faze Jev is now officially the sole remaining member of Faze Clan after Scope announced his departure today, as they were the only members left. And
shit, Faze Jev, you might as well go ahead and do some recruiting for real, my nigga. Like, you might as well. Ain't everybody done left you. You might as well go ahead and recruit some new YNs. They'd be happy to join Faze. Some up and coming streamers. They ain't got nothing to lose. Nobody. They like, man, they just probably gonna join Faze just to say I'm in Faze. I don't know. You might want to get the recruiting, man. Go on Twitter. Start there. You know, it's a bunch of YNs on there that just want to be a part of something. So just go over there, man.
There's that announcement right here. Faze Scope said officially left at Faze Clan. What a pleasure it was to be able to represent the team in its roots. I gave it everything I had, and I'm proud to say I achieved a lifelong goal and truly lived it. The friendships I've made with my idols within the team are what I'll cherish the most. Thank you so much for having me. Faze up. Boys, girls, Faze is officially over, man. And apparently this all had to do with the new CEO of Faze wanting to tax all the creators, either a percentage of all their earnings per month, I believe somewhere between the 10 and 20% range, which is just outrageous, or have them pay $20,000 a month toward the organization. But regardless of what the new stipulations that this new guy coming into Faze, according to this post by the name of Matt Kalish, who is also the co-founder and president of DraftKings and a 74.5% owner of Faze, had involvement in the recent collapse after asking for 20% of creators' earnings. That is
20%? Man, I would have left too, man. Y'all got me fucked up. 20%, sir? I can't do that for you, sir. You might want to go to somebody else and ask them. Tell them something. Yeah, we need 20% of the earnings. Shit, nigga, you lying to me. I'm out of here. I'm quit Faze. I quit. You can't fire me because I quit. I would have left the group too. I don't blame y'all. Everybody start the departure and say, I'm out of here, man. I was wondering why everybody kept leaving Faze. This the reason? You asking for me? You asking 20%? You want 20% of my earnings? You ain't put in no work, sir. You ain't put in on this. What Smokey said from Friday? You didn't put in on this, man.
It's crazy, man.
Got me messed up.
What are you doing? You really thought guys who are making millions per year are just gonna allow you to take hundreds of thousands of dollars from them just to have the Faze name attached to their socials? Are you crazy? Just to live in a content house? Are you mad, Matt? Especially if they did not agree to this agreement in the beginning. And according to Feared Buck, they say Matt Kalish, co-founder of DraftKings and CEO of Hardscope, says Faze's current financial structure is unsustainable, which might be the case. But again, if creators didn't agree to a percentage of their earnings being taken in the beginning, and then you just come out of nowhere and want this 20% retroactively applied to their earnings, it's just like this 20% cut is crazy. Retroactively, like, no, I would leave too. And I believe that is part of the reason for why Black Boy Max left too. And everybody thought it was because he was egotistical or he thought he was special, but no, they were trying to tax him for the future. But according to Feared Book, they say Matt Kalish revealed he invested $10 million into Faze's talent group over the past 18 months and gave creators the option to go independent or sign deals with Hardscope. And after roughly 6 months of talks, negotiations ended, with creators reportedly viewing the terms as unfavorable, and Kalish plans to move forward without them. Listen, Matt Kalish, the new owner or CEO of Faze, how are you going to be profitable without actual talent on your roster? Maybe he's going to recruit new, smaller, upcoming rising stars, creators online, which could work. And basically at this point, Faze would act as like a record label, you know, investing all this money into rising talent, allowing them to live in a content house.
Hey, up and coming streamers, don't join Faze, man. They trying to put y'all in a 360 deal. Y'all better not. I mean, you get the opportunity. Sometimes it don't even be about like, they might wind up like fucking me over later on. Sometimes it don't even be about that. Sometimes it just be about like, give me the opportunity for real, and I'm gonna take it from there, and then I'll leave the group when I'm ready, and then I'll just branch off and do my own thing. But all I need is the platform and the opportunity. That's sometimes how it be. That's why some rappers be getting these crazy label deals. They just be wanting the opportunity and the platform, and then they just branch off and just do their own thing. They already got the name already because the label put them out there. So if you want to get your name out there, I guess join Faze, but that man gonna be asking for 20%. So when he knock on your door, it's time to pay rent. That's what that means. Hey, you got that 20%? That's what you're gonna be doing to y'all, man.
You know, creating a platform for them in exchange for 20% of their earnings, which could be good for a smaller creator. I just want to say, for any creators who are thinking about doing this, make sure that you're not in a long-term contract to where it extends like 5 years or so. You know, 1 to 2 years is cool if you're a small creator, but you never know where you're going to be in a year. So you might be small now and only making a couple of thousand per month, if that, and then a year from now, under Faze and them investing in you, you're making potentially millions, and then that 20% goes from paying them measly hundreds per month to now paying them tens of thousands per month, and that's going to look different. That's going to feel different. But further, according to this post, they say, and I quote, "My best guess is they're all good kids and have a lot of people in their ear and are confused." No, they're grown men like me. They understand 20% is crazy just to stay in an organization that they don't really need. They also say the influencers felt the terms Kalish offered were unfavorable, according to a person with knowledge of discussions who asked not to be identified. The talks had gone on for about a half a year. They also say Kalish launched Hardscope as a way to, and I quote, "turn creators into next-gen media moguls. The business connects sponsors and fans with personalities who stream content on sites like Twitch." So basically a record label for creators online. And this man probably wanted to get them in a 360 contract like it's the goddamn 1990s, and that's not happening. Nobody needs anybody anymore. We can all create our own content independent of record labels. You know, back in the day, everybody, you know, needed or felt like they needed to be in an MCN, some kind of agency, and we don't need these people anymore. We can create our own content, we can create our own communities, we can use AdSense to get paid. All the tools are available for you, anybody who wants to create content. You can create a TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to create content. Nothing is stopping you. Now, however, if you want to have the Faze name attached to your socials and you want to live in a content house and you want all that investment in exchange for 20%, go for it. But just understand the type of contract or agreement you're getting yourself into. And by the way, this extends to any industry. It could be, I don't know, music, food and beverage, transport and logistics, energy and raw materials. Any sector, you got to make sure your paperwork is in order, your agreements are in order, because, hey, if you don't have things in writing, people can F you over. And here's the thing, you know, I'm gonna, in defense of Matt Kalish, if I invested tens of millions of dollars or 10 plus million into an organization, I want a return on my profit, right? I want to see an RIO eventually, a return on my investment. So to see a return on my investment, I'm going to eventually have to monetize or find a way to recoup my investment. And that's either going to be by taking a percentage of the people, the creators in the organization, expanding monetization policies, getting more brand deals, recruiting new people, or if I can't recruit, I'm just going to sell the brand. So that may be a possibility in the future of Faze just being sold outright and the brand just becoming completely irrelevant. You know, and here you have all these videos of former Faze people saying why I left Faze, the real reason why I left Faze, Faze Apex, Adapt. Who else do we have? Swag, Blackboy Max, Your Rage, even Faze Rug saying officially left at Faze Clan. That's the end of an era. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it was a good time. it was good while it lasted back in the day, you know, watching everybody, all the guys in the Faze house, from the original New York house to moving out to Cali, you know, the daily vlogs with Adapt and Apex and Norden, the Rice Gum era too, when he used to collab with them Banks and Alyssa Violet and, you know, Jake Paul and all that. Good times, honestly. Good times. But thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? And yeah.
I think they did the right thing by leaving. I ain't finna give you 20%, sir. Of what I'm earning? Hell no. You can go kick rocks. I ain't finna give you nothing. But yeah, man, at least he could have said, if he would have said 3% or 5%, then it is what it is. But 20, you going too far, sir. You might want to bring that down a little bit. Ain't nobody finna sign with you but desperate up and coming streamers who just want a name, like I said. But other than that, ain't no big time name signing with y'all. Y'all got, unless you can make some streamers yourself as soon as they join the group and you build them up. But other than that, y'all ain't about to get no big names no more. 20%. They don't even, your Rage and them Black Boy Max, they got their own. They don't even need Faze no more. They got their own names. You think I'm finna pay 20%? I'm finna pay you 20% of my earnings just to have Faze in front of my name? Cause that's basically what they doing, just to have in front. Your Rage and Black Boy and the rest of it, they don't need that shit no more. They don't even need it. They got their own. They got their own motion. So yeah, man, I'm out of here. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here, man.